It's the final percent. The final percent.
All right, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of The Final Percent Podcast. If you ever wonder why I say The Final Percent, I used to have one of those Roadcasters, and there was a button where I had recorded myself saying The Final Percent, and it is just turned into a running joke. Like, even when I see my mom, she'll be like, The Final Percent. So if you think I say that weird, there's a little bit of a joke behind it. If you go way back into some of the podcast episodes, you can actually hear me talking in the final percent at the end of every episode, and I push the button, yada, 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 just to give you a little bit of context. But hey, guys, I want to talk a little bit about, why am I doing this summit? Yes, it's scary. It's scary to say, hey, I'm going to bring in, I think we're up to 15 speakers, guys, and these are all of the best of the best. No, this is not a pitch fest where when everyone gets on stage, they try to get you in the gotcha moment. Get you in the gotcha moment. And that's, at the end, and it's just like, all of this can be yours for the low price of $9.97. No, it's not a pitch fest. It is an exchange fest. We are exchanging energy. We are exchanging ideas. We are networking. We are there to get changed. We want to change the game. We want to change what's possible. We want to change who we have been. We want to show up differently tomorrow than we are today. And that happens when you get to the right place at the right time. That's why we are doing that. But check this out. I have often said you have to be before you can do, and you have to do before you can have. So we have to be the person who will take action. We have to be the person who will do the things, right? And that's the big thing. Be plus do equals have. So many people don't understand that is the equation of life. You have to become the person who can do the thing, and then have is a byproduct. Be plus do equals have. If I say 2 plus 2 to you, I don't need to say equals 4, right? When I say 2 plus 2 equals, we don't need to say 4. 4 just happens. It is a byproduct of saying 2 plus 2 equals. So the thing is who are you? We want to take that to the next level. We want to do better things. We want to be evolving. Often when we talk about the way that male energy and feminine energy collide, feminine energy is usually always evolving. They are taking micro steps to get better each and every day, and they're getting better and getting better and getting better. Males, and there's exceptions to the rule, I get that, but males are the people who take a revolution, not an evolution. That's why we have these giant big leaps, and it's usually, I got knocked on my butt, I lost my house. For my dad, for instance, for him to finally say, hey, I'm going to stop drinking, I'm going to do this, he had to have a heart attack. That's a revolution. So the thing is don't wait for the revolution, be proactive. So I think if we can recognize why on earth would I want to go to one of those things, it's important to understand what goes into these things, because everyone always sees the final product. And if you look back on my Instagram or the website or whatever, we started marketing this thing like 6 months ago or 8 months ago or something. But, there's production, there's getting the speakers, there's the hotel, there's the food and beverage minimum, there's this, there's that, there's everything day in and day out. And it's all scary because, what if people don't show up? So I'm asking you, are you going to be someone who can come support and come just take a chance on getting your life changed? I'm asking you, this is an ask, just come to the conference. Come check out what we're up to, because I'm telling you, a conference changed my life. When I went to 10X1, and I went there for business tools, business strategies, business tactics, and I wanted to get around the right people. I wanted to network. I wanted to do all these. I went to the conference for those reasons. But then there's a guy named Tim Storey who literally walked on stage and changed my life forever, because it's like he reached into my soul, reached into my heart, and I was ignited with the idea, you know what, maybe I should stand on stage for something other than singing. Maybe I should be a speaker. And I remember looking at my wife and saying, do you think I could do that? And I didn't go there for that reason, but it's something that happened. Why? Because I showed up and I was open and I was someone who was an attendee. And you have to get into the rooms that are having great conversations. I think that that's an important thing to understand. And it's that idea of be. Jim Rohn was very famous for saying, when you're at your job, don't say, what am I getting from here? So I'm not asking you to say, come to the conference because you're going to get a bunch of stuff. I want you to say, who am I going to become there? So when you're looking at your job, instead of getting mad at your paycheck or whatever, don't say, what am I getting from this? Ask, who am I becoming here? And I'm telling you right now, when you get around people who may just be that one little nudge, that one little spark, that one little thing that takes you to the next level, you're going to become something that you didn't necessarily even realize was possible. Something's going to ignite in you because you have that one conversation. I say often, you're only one conversation away. From what? Maybe your business partner. You're one conversation away from your wife. You're one conversation away from bringing a kid into the world. You're one conversation away from that $1 million. You're one conversation away from the $100 million. Maybe you are the next Steve Jobs. Maybe you are the next Elon Musk. But you have to have the belief. Maybe we do believe. I was going to do the song Be, but I think belief. You know, most people, the only way to change your beliefs is to change what you think is possible for you. Tony Robbins talks about it and he says, hey, if you change your physiology, you change your language, and you change what you focus on, you will start to believe something different. And so if we we just got in head versus heart, right? What if we tell ourselves the story, you're going to be successful. Your brain is going to find everything around you that could help you make that true. But you got to be in positive environments. Otherwise, you're going to focus on the wrong things, focus on the negative things. So what I'm asking you to do, take a chance on you, take a chance on me. I know personal growth has changed my life forever. And yes, I know that this is a big ask. I'm sitting here, and a lot of you, if you're still listening, thank you so much, because a lot of you, right when I said, hey, I'm asking you to come to the conference, you probably said, no, I'm going to the next show, Mr. Pitch Fest. No, I'm just saying take a chance on the conference. We want to change your life. It is going to be a concert of motivation, and it's going to be a conference of life-changing performances from some of the biggest, baddest, best people on planet Earth, including Tim Storey. Now, Tim Storey stands on Grant Cardone's stages. That's who I saw that changed my life, and now he's coming to grace us and help us change some lives in business. And I don't know what's going to change in you. All I'm asking you, show up, be open, see what's possible. But you've got to believe that it's possible for you. And if you can't believe in you right now, I'm asking you, can you please borrow some of my belief? Borrow some of my... I have believed enough to put well over 6 figures on the line and fly people in from all over the country, get the right venue, the right production, and write an entire album just to say, hey, you deserve better in your life. You can do more. You can achieve more. You can make it. All I'm trying to do is get your confidence up a couple notches. I want to meet you. I want to exchange with you. I want to have fun. But you've got to be there. I know for a fact that through my life, the relationships, the conversations are the difference between misery and just absolute bliss. Sometimes the conversations take you to misery. But that usually means you're in the wrong place. If you're going to go to the bar, you're going to go to the club. When I made a conscious decision that I was going to focus on personal growth, it changed my life forever. And now here I am. I mean, think about it. I'm trying to do my own conference. And you know what? It might flop, but who cares, right? At least I tried. At least I took action. Now, do I think it's going to fail? Not even close. I think we have some of the best people, and just the community is going to show up. It just is the way that it goes. And I don't want to say if you build it, they will come, because that's actually pretty much a lie. It's just you have to at least try. You have to build it, and then you have to show people, and then you have to, be like Novocaine. If it doesn't work, you just keep pumping in until it finally works. And the thing is personal growth did change my life. I started reading books when, I was homeless. And I mean, the best that I could. I'd go into literally Barnes and Noble, and I would just sit there and read and try to get better every single day. Because I mean, there has to be someone who wrote a book that can get me out of the situation that I'm in. And I'm telling you, if you come open and you come to just try it out, and you know what? I'm going to make you a promise. Whatever level of ticket you buy, and I mean, the cheapest ticket here is $133. And I mean, Tim Story, you go to some of the conferences that he's at, or Sharon Lecter. I mean, she's doing a conference with Grant Cardone right now. To hear her speak, you have to spend $3,000 to get into that room. How crazy is that? Coach Burt's going to be there. I mean, the cheapest thing that I've ever seen him do, it was $300 to get into the room. But here's what I'm going to make you a promise right now. If you don't think that it was worth every penny, but you come up to me personally and you say, hey, look, I don't think you delivered on this. I want my money back. I'll give it to you immediately. I'll cash app you right there on the spot. You come up, you talk to me, and I will give you your money back if you do not think that we just put everything on the line to try to change your life and try to create a structure of exchange that takes people to the next level. That's what we do. That's what we're about. So I'm telling you, you have to believe a little bit. You've got to start the ball rolling. And I'm telling you, belief starts, faith finishes. So if you don't have faith in personal growth yet, if you don't have faith in the conference yet, faith in the final percent yet, start with belief. Give me a chance. Give yourself a chance. Give the amazing speakers that we have a chance to change your life. And if you don't think that we show up, you come talk to me and I'll take care of you, because I don't want anyone thinking that this was a cash grab, because I created this conference because I hate cash grabs. I created this conference because I don't want to go to a pitch fest. If you spend over $100 on a ticket, I don't want to sit there and try to get 997 courses crammed down my throat for 10 hours. That doesn't sound fun. Silver ticket, just so you know, it includes food. Let's do that. Gold ticket, you get a private dinner with all of the speakers and a private performance the night before on the 24th. A gold ticket, you're sitting with all the speakers, you've got food, everything's taken care of, and you're watching a private performance, private networking, and a private panel with the speakers so that you can talk to them, ask the questions that you want to, and make that real connection, because you're one conversation away from changing your life. So I'm telling you, take a chance on you, take a chance on me. It's literally no risk. But I promise you, if you're new to personal growth, if you're new to it, this is going to be a great step in. If you have been to personal growth and you're worn out, give me a shot. If you're an old warhorse and you've been to all the things, come see how this one is different. I'm not saying I do everything better than anybody, but I will say that this conference is going to be something different than you have ever experienced in your entire life. That's my promise to you. It's going to be something different. The world needs different now. Personal growth needs different. This is not a cash grab. And I want to show you guys what happens when you let two passions collide. I have a passion for changing lives. I have a passion for speaking. I have a passion for making a difference in the life and building a life and going to the next level. Why? Because I've been so scared so many times and I needed help. So if I can help you compress those decades into days so that you can get on the right path, I am into that. But my other passion has always been entertaining, has always been music. That's why we have our colleges, KMG Life. KMG stands for Keep Music Going. Let's let those passions collide, music and message. And we've done this motivational album, and it is going to change the way that people think personal growth can and should be done. So without further ado, this song right here is called Believe, and it's with my wife and I, and I hope you enjoy it. A lot of people who don't listen to the podcast, because I'm not saying that I'm releasing these songs. I'm not advertising it on Instagram, so you guys are hearing them literally before everyone else. And I know it's not the fidelity of iTunes and all of that stuff, but at least you get the picture of how much work we've put into this and how much belief we have in this, how much we believe that the world needs this right now. And I hope you see, hear, feel the passion, enjoy the music, and I hope to see you in September. Thank you so much.
Should have given up about 1,000 times. Should have thrown the towel in, 'cause I lost my pride. But by the grace of God, I'm still here. I'm still standing on the other side of fear. Money hits me like a Mack truck, and life keeps running that tab up. I'm just praying for a reprieve. Can't somebody just believe? Believe in you, believe in me, believe in love and humanity. Yeah, all you gotta do is believe. Do you believe? Believe in me. I believe in you. I believe in true.
I'm standing up now, I refuse to give up. I'm gonna pull through. I'm gonna show that I believe in all my dreams I will achieve. Yes, I believe. Even when the world breaks me down. Yes, I believe. I will get up off the ground. Yes, I believe. I may be down, but I'm not out. Yes, I believe. Yes, I believe. Do you believe?
Believe in.
Believe in me.
Believe in.
I believe in you.
Believe in. I believe in true.
Really believe your dreams come true. Really believe you'll make it through. Really believe.
I know this year's been hard, but don't quit, 'cause you've come so far. I believe, I believe.